Welcome back to Life Mastery. One of the most prevalent challenges people often encounter is not a lack of awareness about how to make significant strides in their lives. In fact, you probably already have a clear understanding of what steps you need to take right now. However, there's likely something you've been avoiding, much like the plague. The issue isn't rooted in ignorance of the task at hand, but rather in the struggle to motivate yourself to tackle it. This is a recurring theme, day after day. When you sit down to address this task, you're met with a formidable sense of resistance. What's particularly intriguing is how this resistance intensifies when you contemplate doing things that genuinely benefit you. So, why is life seemingly designed this way? Wouldn't it be ideal if you genuinely found enjoyment in undertaking challenging tasks? Imagine having the drive to be creative, write papers, or even manage your taxes. Undoubtedly, you aspire to become someone who embraces and eagerly anticipates activities that empower you. Lately, I've been pondering a strategy that has proven its effectiveness consistently. It never fails to propel me into action, even though it might not be the most glamorous or appealing solution. It's a concept that often goes unmentioned in self-improvement circles, yet it holds immense power over our lives. While many attempt to employ short-term tactics like setting timers for brief bursts of effort or cultivating positive thoughts about their work, these approaches are superficial in nature. They might offer temporary relief, but they lack lasting impact. The strategy I'm about to share is akin to a nuclear option. When faced with a specific task that needs completing, engaging this strategy becomes a non-negotiable. The answer, surprisingly, lies in embracing boredom. Ironically, boredom is both the solution and the challenge. You shy away from certain tasks due to the sheer monotony they present to your mind. Your brain would seemingly prefer any diversion over tackling these tasks. Your surroundings teem with distractions that appear far more engaging than the daunting task at hand. This leads you to the question, why would you draft an essay when you could indulge in checking Instagram or watching YouTube videos? Here's the crucial insight: your brain doesn't perceive entertainment on an absolute scale, it thrives on relative comparison. Think about stepping from a brilliantly sunny outdoors into a dimly lit room. The indoors feel incredibly dark in contrast. Similarly, after a few hours of sleep, when you get up to visit the bathroom and switch on the lights, they seem glaringly bright. Your brain relies on contrasts and comparisons to gauge its environment. To succeed, you must remove all exit routes, eliminate every option other than the task at hand. Imagine sitting in an empty room devoid of distractions, no phone, no diversions. This deprivation of alternatives leaves you with no choice but to focus solely on the task. You might wonder whether it's as simple as doing nothing, but studies show otherwise. A study published in Science in 2014 featured undergraduates placed in empty rooms with nothing to do except the option of electrocuting themselves with a button. Astonishingly, 67% of men and 25% of women opted for electrocution over enduring boredom. Even those who didn't resort to electrocution expressed strong reluctance or lamented the sheer tedium of the quiet solitude. This study vividly illustrates humanity's aversion to boredom and highlights why solitary confinement is considered one of the most inhumane forms of torture. Consider the ancient torture method of casting someone into a hole beneath a castle, leaving them forgotten for life. The dreadfulness of this method arises from its overwhelming boredom. Placed in a room with minimal alternatives, the impulse to engage in the available activity becomes overpowering. During this time, the chosen task takes on a remarkable allure, simply because it's the only option. Pause to reflect on your life structure. How have you organized your pursuits? Are the tasks you ought to complete more engaging compared to your distractions? The greater the contrast, the more excruciating the task feels. Removing distractions as choices immediately unleashes a powerful effect. This method isn't about embarking on a weeks-long dopamine detox, rather, it capitalizes on your brain's inherent survival mechanisms. Boredom drives your brain to find whatever you're doing more entertaining than doing nothing at all. As evidence, I look back at a time in my life when I lived in a small basement suite, surviving on the bare minimum. With no distractions, I devoted myself to editing videos for clients. Loneliness spurred socialization, scarcity motivated financial pursuits, and the absence of diversions made creative tasks immensely entertaining. In conclusion, when you confront a task at hand, obliterate the escape routes. Power down your phone, remove gaming setups, eliminate distractions. Embrace boredom. By doing so, you're not trading excitement for dullness. Instead, you're opening the door to fulfillment, empowerment, and entertainment like never before. And if you're seeking sustained energy throughout your day, aiding your productivity, allow me to introduce today's video sponsor, Athletic Greens. AG1, a staple of my daily routine, offers comprehensive support for energy, focus, gut health, and immunity. Derived from real superfoods, its bioavailability ensures your body absorbs its benefits effectively. Incorporating AG1 has been a game changer for me, and you can benefit too. Click the link below for a special offer that includes a year's supply of vitamin D3 and K2 complex, plus AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Remember, optimizing your health enhances not only your productivity but also your overall well-being. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and check out my Instagram for more engaging content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay empowered and fulfilled.